Hey, I just want to say I like you, and I want you to marry me and have my kids too. Yeah. Like, this is what you need to know. I'm street smart. See, I didn't go to school, but I know the streets. Feel me? And all I need is a woman to conquer this world. Think you the one. Alright, I'm gonna text you, alright? Alright, bye. Damn, I like you. What's your name? Damn, bald head ass. You can follow me. Damn.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
So I'm getting my back blown out in a bedroom at this random party, and
who responsible for all these holes in the street? You?
someone tries coming in. Thankfully, it was locked, so we just kept going quietly, but it was annoying because I just wanted to get my nut in. So I tried to speed up the pace because homeboy was not doing the job. Then I hear the doorknob clicking again, and this time it swings right open. And it happens to be the dude's friends that I'm smashing, and they start laughing. Apologizing, are about to walk out, but I told them, hold on, are y'all not gonna hop in?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Because this dude wasn't working, so why not get his besties? So now I'm getting railed in all three of my holes, and honestly, it was the highlight of my year. Just remember, your man's besties always got your back. Follow for daily advice.
Stop it. Get some help.
Wow. Don't follow for daily advice, ladies.
Don't take advice from women. Okay.
Young women.
If you're trying to get married later on, don't take advice from this woman. Don't get me wrong. No shade. She said it was a highlight of her year.
Do your thing, girl.
She said it was a highlight of her year. That's fine. That's no problem. Do your thing. She's getting railed in all three crevices. Right? Cool. Right? Good for her.
Good for
Kudos
you.
to her. But I don't think I don't think you're gonna have a husband.
No.
I think she's a future cat lady, like
Yes.
many I've seen.
Cat lady.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman.
Ooh, the woman for sure.
The woman. The woman.
The woman.
So if the woman is the prize, what would that make the man?
The wallet.
Yeah.
Doesn't that place the man at a lower value and status to the woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser?
Gotcha, bitch.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
That I cheated on him.
Everybody knows these hoes ain't loyal.
But I'll say it now.
How many times did you cheat on him?
One time I cheated on him when he went to the barbershop to get a lining.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it now.
One of my clients hit me up like, I want you to come real quick. I got $1,000 for you.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
And I'm like, shit. Cool. Just drop this off. Made that money real quick. 10 minutes. And I was back by the time before he was done getting his lining.
Did you pay for his haircut?
No. Sure didn't. That felt good saying.
I sentence you to 500 lashes.
She's so efficient.
Wow.
She's so efficient. She was back before he got his lineup. Fade was even set before she was already sucking D. Doing what she doing.
Wow. I'm sorry, but
these hoes ain't low.
They're not. And all I could see from her is like, you are just an unhappy woman.
She is damaged goods.
Yeah.
You're a damaged goods lady.
When I look in her eyes, what is it? What's the saying? The eyes are the key.
The window to the
window
soul.
to the soul. Listen, looking at her eyes, she is damaged inside.
The emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
But again, we argue that based on what we might believe, like, how could somebody think like this? But that's the reality. Sometimes we think they're damaged, but there's nothing wrong with them. Just we're dealing with these little demons nowadays.
100%.
It's an evil world we live in.
Okay, so if that's true, if men are the enforcement mechanism, why does that then mean that women's equality is a bad idea?
Well, I didn't say it was a bad idea. I mean, it is, but what my position is that it's laughable that egalitarianism is even possible because women have no way to enforce their rights. They have to use men to enforce their rights. So since they have to use men to enforce their rights, they don't really have any rights because all their rights come from men.
But why does the notion of egalitarianism have to be predicated on physical strength, or like who gets to enforce it?
Well, what else could it be predicated on?
Principles of like what's best for society.
And what happens if somebody violates those principles?
Equal,
Sure.
Like why would it be based off the enforcement?
What happens if somebody violates those principles?
What do you mean?
Well, so if you have a society in which you have laws and government and things like this and whatever social contracts you come up with, what happens if one side violates those principles, or a person or an individual or a group violates those principles? What would you do with them? You would, well, I would think arrest them maybe, or punish them, or do something punitive, or put them in prison or something like that. And so you're right back to the enforcement mechanism again. So there's really no way around it. The enforcement mechanism is from men, will always be from men. And so it's paradoxical to say that women can have equal rights, because even if they do have equal rights, it's just because men have allowed them to.
But does that make women's equality laughable, or like an absurd idea?
Well, it's paradoxical on its face, so it has to be laughable, because there is never going to be such thing as women's equality. Just an illusion thereof, because if it's decided by even a small majority of men, majority being like 10, 15, 20%, they just won't have it anymore, and there's nothing they can do about it. So essentially, always they have to defer to men for this.
Sure, your entire neighborhood one day can just decide, we hate Andrew, he's annoying, he's not mowing his lawn, let's go kill him. Does that mean your rights are laughable?
Not if they were women.
Overpowered by a larger
Not if they were women. They could do that if they were men, though. I agree. I would agree that men could
I'm
likely.
pretty sure 20 women could come and just decide, we're going to overtake Andrew because he's not mowing his lawn.
I think it would be far more difficult for them to enforce it than 20 men. Wouldn't you agree? And I think that they would probably appeal to men in order to exercise the enforcement, which is what they do right now, which is what women do right now. They appeal to men to exercise all enforcement of all of their rights and all of the things that they want. They can't appeal to women because women can't enforce their rights and never have been able to.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts.
I've just discovered the reason why it's so hard to find a good guy dating in 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and that all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women. I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
It's funny because it's true.